What's up, everybody? I am Ashley Darby's mature baby here, better known as Gloomcorn. Welcome back to the show. Y'all, we got a lot to talk about. Actually, we ain't got that much to talk about because this episode was a little fillery. But it did spark a few conversations online given the recent news of Juan taking some hoochie mama to the hotel room. So we will get into all of that in this week's episode, but before you move a muscle, make sure you like, share, subscribe, do all of the things. And if at any point you feel the need to, you gotta express yourself, you gotta express your feelings, make sure you go ahead and drop a comment down below. And let me just also say that when you are in these comments, make sure that you are being respectful because we are all here just having a good time. We're all here we're here to laugh. I don't take none of this shit seriously. I don't really give a damn about none of these people's lives. But I do love watching and reviewing these shows because I do think that it gives it is a great social experiment and it creates conversation. So that's what we're here to do. We're here to talk. We're here to have a good time. We ain't here to be like really, down in the comments boxing. Like, y'all know me, I don't know y'all. Keep me cute. But okay, let's get started. All right, there's only a couple of things that I really want to get into this week with this episode. Now, also, if y'all hear a little squeaking in here, that is because my floors got a problem, okay? She just loves to squeak. I don't know why, like right here. But anyway, okay, so this episode started off with the girls all going with Robyn to go dress shopping. We love to see it. But you know what Ashley was there to do? Not help her friend find a dress for her wedding. She brought her wide body ass there to spread gossip and probably truths to the bridal shop. And in this moment, Ashley, we love you for it. I'm actually getting to Ashley's ass because now knowing what we know now, I expect a little more out of Ashley. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay? So Ashley goes in to tell Robyn or Gizelle all about how Mia and Wendy hooked up. Okay, this is what I got to say about that. Okay? I'm a little confused. I'm confusion. As to why this story, I'm confused as to why this story is just being wrapped up in a bow and shipped off to Neverland to never see the light of day ever again. I'm very confused as to why we aren't spending a little time on this. This is interesting because Wendy, the woman that was saying, me and my husband, we don't play like that. You and your husband was fucking women and men. All of this, and now you out here munching carpet with Mia. The woman who threw a mojito in your face. You gonna have to make it make sense for me, okay? Because how y'all go from tossing drinks and hurling insults and you crater face bitch and you look at the CEO and all of that shenanigans. And now you out here eating carpet. Now you out here with your hand up in the bush. I need you to explain that to us. We the people need to know, Wendy, because when we look at you now, mind you, this is all of our preconceived notions of, I guess, what a doctor is, and you have been trying to break down. You have been trying to debunk those stereotypes since last season, but you didn't give me carpet munch. You didn't give me playing in the cootie cat. You didn't give me that. So I'm a little taken aback to find out that I'm just going based off of the conversations that the ladies had. Who knows if Mia's telling the truth? She loves to lie. I would love to know from Wendy's mouth what actually happened. And I feel like she missed her opportunity to give her side of the story because everybody was talking about it without her because she was uninvited to the bachelorette party. getting to that. So Gizelle asked Robyn, who does she want to come to her bridal shower? Who does she not want to come? So automatically she says, Karen is out. Old head got to go. And I said, you know what? Cool. Because obviously she thinks your relationship is a sham. It is. And why would you want her there, right? And then she says Wendy is also uninvited because she was chuckling and laughing while Karen was spreading Robyn's business across the table. Let me adjust. Now, while I think that you don't have to, if you don't want to bitch around your space, especially in a moment where you're supposed to be celebrated and you're celebrating your love and you're having a good time with people that you want to be around, I get that. I get that. You know, you don't want no awkward energy at your bachelorette party. Cool. But here's where I'm have to call some bullshit, okay? Because you, the woman who took out her iPhone 9 and proceeded to record and laugh and heckle Wendy while after she got a drink tossed in her face, you are that woman, okay? And you thought that Wendy was supposed to spare a laugh because of you? Girl, please. The way I would have been hee-hawing, you would have thought I was Donkey from Shrek, bitch. Hee-haw. You would, bitch, ooh, girl, the way you would have gagged. The way you would have gagged, I would have been on my ass laughing. Yeah, I'd have pulled out my phone and started recording that shit. But, okay, now, aside from that, I think if Robyn would have just been like, no, I don't really want Wendy there because we're just getting back to a good place, and I feel a kind of way about her laughing at my expense in this moment. I'd have been like, okay, cool. I'd have been like, okay, cool. You didn't like it that she was laughing, so you know, I don't want to invite her. And also, all you needed to say was, she was one of the people who was denying the validity of my relationship last year. So I don't want to be reminded of any of that at my bachelorette party. I just don't. I don't got no issues with Wendy. It is what it is. But I don't want that type of energy at my bachelorette party. Honestly, you don't need a reason not to invite somebody to your bachelorette party because it is your party and it is celebrating you and who you love or whatever. But I do think that your excuse was some bullshit. And you've been on bullshit all season, Robyn. So what else do we expect from you? You know? So okay, so now we fast forward to the actual bachelorette party, right? And now Charisse is spilling all of Karen's tea. I gagged. She was like, Karen is known as the old drunken hobo, the old drunken hag who hang out at the bars and pick up niggas and go suck dick in the bathroom. I said, oh. No, ma'am. Oh, no, not Karen. Now, mind you, do we believe this? Do we? I think it's fun to believe it. It is fun to believe that a near 60-year-old woman spends her weekends at bars, picking up trade and taking her back to the bathroom and that is hilarious to me. That is a key. Girl, I only hope to be as limber as she is when I'm in my 60s, girl. Had me at the bar. I'm definitely kidding. Am I? Y'all, and there was some funny things that I would like to mention that was going on at this round table talking about Karen and her activities, her extracurricular activities. Ashley, the way she girl, and you know, so for those of y'all who don't know, for those of y'all who may be white in here, if you are, say hey in the comments below. I don't think I get too many white people up in here. But if you are white and you're here, hello, how you doing, white friend? Y'all probably don't know nothing about this, right? But what black girls do to get the cute swivel baby hair effect, they gotta use a toothbrush, right? Not nan toothbrush is big enough or wide enough to slick down Ashley's fully grown adult baby hairs. Them baby hairs got a doctorate degree from Johns Hopkins University. the baby hair done been married and divorced. The baby is paying child support. The baby done got a football scholarship. The baby is a photographer with 2 girlfriends and a wife. It's just the baby is grown. The baby hairs file taxes. The baby hairs got W-2s in his name. The baby's got an electric bill, got credit card debt. The works. The baby hairs is running for president. Like, the baby hairs are grown. There is no way that you should be pulling hair from your nape all the way up to your eyebrow and calling it baby hair. We're not doing it. We're not doing it, okay? You should not be pulling hair from your crown and then slicking it down and calling it baby hair. We're not doing it. We're not having that, Ashley. But she look cute in her Kaneka line. Work, sister. For the white people in the building, that is textured hair. What else is going on? Them 2 girls showing up in the same whole cat suit. I said, this is poetry. This is poetic. This is poetic justice. Both these hoes showing up in the exact same, probably Fashion Nova cat suit is just hilarious. You know who would never? Dorit. Dorit would never be caught dead wearing the same thing as another bitch on a trip, whatever, on a girl's trip or somewhere. Dorit would never. Erica Jane, y'all don't like her. That's my girl. I don't care. Sue me. Would never. The Potomac girl so low budget and I live. I live. Speaking of looks and stuff, did Candiace not look absolutely gorgeous in that like auburn, brown, cinnamon ass hair? Like chef's kiss to whoever her colorist is. Shout out to whoever colors her hair because mama looks so gorgeous in that. You need to throw that pink ass pink wig, throw it in the garbage can. Ass wig. You need to leave it in the garbage. Leave it to the Barbs and Nicki Minaj and the rest of them girls. That pink wig is not your friend. I really don't think pink is your color, especially not in that style. And actually, if you go do pink, give us pink don't need all this volume, all of these crinkles and all of these curls and all of this stuff. It don't need, you're not supposed to look like Medusa with pink hair. You can, if you got the right person doing it. And that person doesn't, you should, I would say like a good sleek bob, a good layer, and what your hairstyle is literally the side part with the swoop and the little thing that goes up right here, a little waterfall and a little catch me to the side. That's your look, Candiace. That's your look. Okay, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's get into the real tea. So, Earlier today, yesterday, one of these days, Robyn and Gizelle released an episode of their show called Reasonably Shady, where Robyn admitted to Juan getting a hotel room for some girl. Now, rumor is that the girl was trying to use Juan to like get her hair done, and he just paid for her hotel because they got like a friendly rapport or something like that, and nothing inappropriate went on. I call bullshit. I do. I'm sorry. Bullshit. You mean to tell me that Juan Dixon, man who's already cheated on his wife prior to, got a hotel room for women? Now, me and my, in the neck of the woods that I be on, men don't even particularly like women, especially not enough to be paying for hotel. Now, all of this is alleged. All of this is alleged. Everything that I'm about to say, alleged. Because one thing y'all know how to do to me. So the real tea is that what was supposed to go down is that he just paid for her a hotel room, and then he ceased all communication with her. But then I also heard that the girl ended up sleeping with his homeboy. So it's like, how did she end up coming into contact with your homeboy enough for them to be sleeping together? And did you refer her? Did you get some first? Did y'all fuck her at the same time? It's just like, we have questions. We got questions on top of questions on top of questions. And at this point, it's getting a little fishy. It's smelling a little rank in here, okay? Robyn, girl, I need you to go ahead and clear this up for us, because it ain't looking good for you out here in these streets, mama. It ain't looking good for you out here in these streets, especially with this episode that just passed, where you calling Juan and him basically cussing your ass out. The people say he embarrassed you, and Karen is spreading your tea, and now it's looking like Karen might have been on to something. Now, truth be told, I think that Karen was lying out of her asshole. I don't think that there's a Karen clone somewhere in Georgetown that Juan is out there buying cupcakes for and walking and frolicking with this girl down the street. I don't believe that. But what I can get behind is this story that Robyn has confirmed. And now the chips gonna fall where they may. And what I really do have an issue with is that y'all knew, everybody, well, Ashley and Gizelle supposedly knew. I said on my Twitter, and before Chris said this, mind you, that these girls were using the Chris's is groping on Gizelle storyline, and Chris is trying to flirt with Ashley's homegirl storyline, and Ashley and slide into Ashley's DM. They were all using that as a distraction to get the heat up off of Robyn. Oh, you the lowdown dirty dog. Y'all is loaded. Ashley, I am so disappointed in you, because in seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4, Ashley, she would have cleaned house with Robyn. She would have spread this bitch tea from here to New Zealand. She would have been on a sailboat, just making sure everybody know, in a blowhorn, rolling up the Pacific coast. Juan is cheating on Robyn. Juan is cheating on Robyn. I got the receipts in hand. Ashley would have brought that girl to the reunion and had her tell her piece. This season 7, Ashley done lost her spark. See, now y'all too friendly, too buddy. Remember your place, Ashley. You're messy. And I think, though, we gonna have to take a little bit of credit for this, because we might have been too hard on you. And you got scared. And now you are here trying to frame Chris when you could have been coming after Juan's ass. You're dumb, and you played yourself. Y'all, this episode was not giving what it had needed to give, for real. It was giving a whole bunch of old ladies up at the strip club doing old lady things. We love to see it. We love our old girls. We not ageist around here, period. Robyn in her football player dress. It's like, girl, why did you have those Blanche Devereaux sequins and shoulder pads on that dress? The dress code was supposed to be scantily plaid. I could never remember how to say that. The dress code was supposed to be Hoochie Mama going to the strip club, and you show up in Rue McClanahan's dress from the Golden Girls with sequin, and shoulder pads. Robyn, you never beating those football player allegations. Robyn, you are never ever beating those linebacker allegations, mama. You wide back Teffa. You never beat those allegations. I'm sorry to tell you, mama. But okay, y'all, that was all I have for y'all today. I'm so glad that y'all came. Next week is the finale. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see y'all. And I will talk to y'all next week. Toodles.